Oh hey, oh hey, oh hey. Welcome back to another video. I am currently going to Sam's, but I realized I never answer y'all questions from like the Q&A I posted on my Instagram. So that's what we about to do before I head into Sam's. Also, I got this hat on because your boy head is not looking too great right now. And I don't know why I parked right here because the sun is beaming in my face. But before we get started, make sure y'all like, share, comment, subscribe. If you're new here, make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe, share with a friend. All that good stuff. Okay, let's get into it, you know what I'm saying? So, a while ago, I posted on my story on Instagram questions that y'all might want to get answered. Y'all want to get to know me and stuff like that. Stuff y'all want to know about, like, personal or, you know, gym wise or whatever. So I got that list right here. Some of y'all was going, wow, y'all was going too dummy for me to put this in this video because that's none of y'all business. Y'all should not want, y'all, I can't even get my words out. Y'all should not want to see or hear all that. Y'all shouldn't want to know all that. Y'all stay over there. Y'all stay over here. You feel me? You feel me? Okay. Capiche. Got it. But nah, so I seen a lot of questions, or starting out with number one. Basically, my life story. I seen a lot of y'all comment this. Basically, I'm born and raised from Greenville, South Carolina. Greenville, South Carolina is like 2 hours away from where I am now, which is Charlotte. Yeah, I was there until obviously I graduated high school. And then I went to Clemson, which is only like 35, 40 minutes away from Greenville. Yeah, so I really never left. And then I only went two hours north of Greenville, so I'm kind of in the same vicinity, or whatever you want to call it. I have a sister, an older sister. It was just me, my older sister, and my parents. My older sister is 8 years older than me. What else is there? Yeah, so when I went to Clemson, I studied architecture, which we'll get into later. And then, yeah, now I'm here. I really don't know what else to tell y'all about my life story, really. That's basically it. From Greenville, went to Clemson, here. Yeah, I played basketball. If y'all want to know that, I played basketball. I did a little bit of track. Fun fact, I'm actually a junior Olympian in long jump. And then I'm like, I think like second in 200 or 100, one of those. But that was a while ago. That was back when I was in middle school. Alright, second question. What did I study in college? I studied architecture. So your boy is basically an architect out here. I'm not a licensed architect, but I'm an architect, if that makes sense. So I went to school architecture. I honestly didn't know what I wanted to do when I graduated high school. All my life I thought I wanted to be an engineer, because that was kind of on the same realm. I kind of wanted to be like a civil engineer, because I thought that had to do with like buildings and stuff. My parents flipped homes when I was younger and like rented them out and stuff. So I was always around that kind of environment, but I never knew architecture was a thing, if that makes sense. And it took me until like my senior year of college, and I was applying to Clemson. And Clemson was like one of the first schools I applied to. So I was applying to Clemson, and when you apply, they ask you pick your major or whatever. And I was like, I hear Clemson's a big engineering school. Like everybody goes there for engineering. So I really wanted to get in college, so I didn't want to compete with the engineering people. So I was like, you know what? I'll just pick this A word, and it was architecture. And I was like, and I looked it up, and I was like, like this is more of like what I kind of wanted to do, but didn't know I wanted to do. And then, yeah, so I went to first day of classes, and it was like the studio, but it basically was like art class. And I was like, yeah, I can actually see myself doing it. And basically, I didn't have to take any test when I was there. Like, I did have to take tests for my other classes, but like for architecture in general, I think we had like one class that was really like test heavy. But other than that, like, your boy was just creating projects, presenting them, and then getting an A. You feel me? But it was hard to kind of get an A, you know what I'm saying? But like, your boy's like that. But yeah, that's what I studied in college. Now I'm still an architect, but I have to go back to school for 2 years to get my master's in order to become a licensed architect, which a licensed architect is basically like I'll be able to, like, if I wanted to, start my own firm, and I'll be able to like stamp the documents. Like right now I personally can't stamp the documents, but our licensed architect in the office can stamp the projects and stuff like that. So yeah, that's where I am now. The next question that I've also been getting a lot and haven't been able to like really answer for real was, when did I start in the gym and how did I stay consistent? So I started lifting about actually like 3 years this month. So I actually joined the gym 3 years ago on Valentine's Day, which is the crazy part. Your boy was down bad and kind of needed something different after, sports wasn't kind of on the agenda anymore. But yeah, so I started 3 years ago, and honestly I was just so obsessed of like the feeling of it and like not being skinny anymore, because I grew up really skinny. And at first I was cool with that, because like in my head I never saw it as a problem personally until like you start like talking to people and dating people, and they're like, oh, you're so small, or like, nah, you're too small for me, or stuff like that. So like that kind of messed with my head a little bit. So like that kind of helped me motivate myself to go to the gym a lot and stay consistent. But really how I stayed consistent was just like literally go even though I didn't want to go. I started off going 7 days a week. That's pretty insane, and I think about it, like 7 days of straight like weight training is crazy to me now. But I did go for 7 days a week, and I did that for about, I did that for like 2 to 3 weeks, maybe a month. And then after that it just felt weird not to go. Like I realized my body was shutting down, but like I couldn't really not take a rest day, you know what I'm saying? Like my mind would have been just like too effed up. But now fast forward 3 years later, we good. Like we only go 5 days a week. We actually take our rest days, because rest days you grow and stuff like that. But like to stay consistent, you just gotta go even the days you don't want to go. I also had a 24-hour gym. It's Core 24 in Seneca, but like there's a Core 24 here also. But the one in Seneca is 24 hours, so that actually helped because I was able to go at any type of time of the day. And plus, like, I was a college student, so I didn't really have like I had a set schedule, but like my classes were the classes I picked, so I was able to like go at like 1 a.m. I wanted to, or early in the morning, or anytime, you know what I'm saying? So like that kind of helps. So if you're trying to get into it, I recommend finding a 24-hour gym at first. If you're single and don't have like kids and stuff like that, and like you do have the time after work to go, I would just say to stay consistent, just go every day for like a good 2 or 3 weeks, and then you feel weird not going at all. Like my sister just started working out this past year when I moved to Charlotte, and now she's hitting me up like, did you go to the gym? Like I can't stop going to the gym. You turn me to a gym girly or whatever. I'm like, yeah, like once you go for like a month and like actually feel the results and see the results and you start feeling better, you're kind of like hooked, you know what I'm saying? So that's my advice. I can probably go way deeper into this, but I'm trying to keep this video kind of brief and short. So on to the next question. Next question is, what's my diet? Low key going to get the stuff that I need for my diet, but right now I do have a coach for my bulking stages, and then I'm gonna have the same coach for my prep. But my diet right now, I think I tallied it up. I don't really tally up my calories anymore because I'm trusting the process, trusting him on like getting me there. So right now I'm eating, it just changed today, I gotta think, sorry. I'll eat 3 large eggs, and then, or let me start over. For breakfast, I eat 3 large eggs, then one or 2 egg whites. There we go. That's what I was looking for. 2 egg whites, and then I eat right now 2 cups of rolled oats. and that's my breakfast. And then 2 hours later, I'm eating 4 ounces of ground beef and 1 cup of rice. And then 2 hours after that, I'm eating the same thing. So 4 ounces of ground beef, 1 cup of rice. And then my pre-workout meal is that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's before my workout. And then I go work out, and then my post-workout meal is 2 Uncrustables, PB&Js, gas, first of all. If you're not on that, highly recommend getting on that. That's just so gas out the gym. But 2 Uncrustables, and then 1 like 40 grams or 60 grams of like protein shake bottles. I usually get the Fairlife Core Power ones because they're easy. They are expensive, but they're easy, and you can just like snag one when you need it without like having to blend all this stuff. I'm just not a big blender guy, you know what I'm saying? I like to make my life simple. And then I eat one more meal, and that's either 5 ounces of ground beef with 1 cup of rice, or 5 ounces of chicken with 1 cup of rice, or ground turkey. Yeah. So that's my diet right now. It just changed this morning. I had my check-ins this morning. Weight's kind of plateauing right now, which is good. I think good, because that means like I'm actually holding the weight that I've been gaining. So we're gonna up it this week with the 2 cups of rolled oats, and I tried it this morning, and I'm not gonna lie to y'all, that is a lot of food. I can't even hold y'all. It's a lot of food. Like, it doesn't sound like a lot, but it's a lot of food. Next question. How do you keep your skin so clear? And I'm gonna be 100 with y'all. These are just like fun little questions I threw in here, but I'm gonna be 100 with y'all. My skin is not clear. If I actually got in the camera, and I think my camera automatically has like this softened skin thing on, but if I turned it off, you'll see my skin is not the greatest. I never had like bad acne, but like I do have like pimples on the side of my face, and they show up on my forehead sometimes, depending on, a lot of the times it's from my do-rag when I have my braids in. Like, if I wear my do-rag too much, I will start to see pimples kind of coming out. I try to wash my do-rag like every week. And then if I drink like any type of like carbonated drink, I'll start breaking out too. I guess it's just like, you gotta find what works for your skin. Like, I noticed very early on with soda when I was a kid, like when you start getting pimples and stuff, like in middle school with soda broke me out real bad and like created pimples on my face. So I completely threw out soda. I don't drink soda, and I haven't since middle school. But I will drink ginger ale sometimes, and I notice like if I have more than one ginger ale like in the day, my skin would get all oily and it'll start break out. So I try to keep away from the carbonated stuff, the sodas, all that good stuff. I do drink a lot of water. In my plan right now, I have to drink like a minimum of like 100 ounces of water. So that's helping also. And also, I do have a skincare routine when I feel like doing it. I don't do it every day, but I do it like weekly, like once a day weekly. And that's just with like Kiehl's products, or some general products that just wash my face. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And I just wash my face in the shower. Like, that's basically it. I know some people have harder struggles, harder problems, but me personally, I'm gonna keep it a buck. I don't really have a routine or anything. I just feel like I'm just naturally blessed in that way, which I'm grateful for. Next question. I might need to speed this up because Sam's closed at 6 and it's 4:51. So I might speed these through a little bit. This is another like random one that I just threw in here. Where would I move next? So I never thought I would come to Charlotte, right? I never thought I'd be here. I knew my sister was here. I knew it would be cool to be here with my sister, but I never thought of this as like an actual spot for me personally. But yeah, so when I was looking for jobs, I was actually looking for jobs in Texas. Like I really wanted to go to Texas. Like I wanted to be in Austin. I wanted to be in Houston just for the gym culture. But also I went to Austin last year for spring break and I really, really loved it. I have good friends out there. I feel like the community out there is just like open-minded. It's great. Personally, I felt that way. But that's where I really wanted to go. But there's not really architecture there that I would want to work on based in Austin. Like I feel like Austin gets their like multifamily, like those people from out the city or out the state or whatever. But most of the firms in Austin were residential based, and I'm not like a big residential guy, at least for a firm aspect. But yeah, so I originally wanted to go to Austin. I was looking in like DC, I was looking in New York, I was looking in I think at one point Utah, I was looking in Colorado. I was looking everywhere basically because I did not want to stay in Greenville, South Carolina, or I didn't want to stay in South Carolina in general. I didn't even want to be close to South Carolina, but look at me now. And I didn't want to be in Atlanta. I knew that. Since I moved there or lived there for a summer for my internship like a year ago, I knew I did not want to go back. So I was just living everywhere. But I think now, today, if I had to choose or go somewhere, if I had to choose now, I'm still traveling, still trying to figure that out, but I'll probably still go back. I'll go to Austin. I just feel like it's a nice, cool city, calm city. It's like outside oriented, nature oriented. I feel like good gym culture. I feel like I don't know. Probably Austin or Houston, but I hear Houston too much. I don't know. We're gonna figure that out one day because I don't see myself here for a long time, but you never know what God has planned, honestly. Next question is career goals. What are my career goals? My career goals are to basically be as successful as I can, but also I'm pretty much an entrepreneur at heart. My minor was in entrepreneurship. A lot of people's like, is that a minor? I'm like, yeah, that's a minor. At least at Clemson it was. But I really want to own businesses. I have an idea of what businesses I want to own. It's just I need to gain the capital, etc., start where I want, get what I want to get to, and then try to start those businesses. But I know I want businesses. That's it. That's all. I want to get as successful as I can. I do have a goal to retire before I'm 30 or by 30, you know what I'm saying? Like get to that point. I do think it's achievable if you really work for real. But yeah, that's basically my career goals. I mean, I don't really have much. I want to obviously get on stage. I'm doing that this year. Of course, win a couple. Be the healthiest I can. Be the biggest I can. You know what I'm saying? Prove people wrong. All that good stuff. But yeah, that's basically it. I don't want to say too much because I have a superstition of if I talk about it too much or tell too many people about my plans, it's not gonna happen. So yeah, I'm gonna give it. That's a little sneak peek. Another fun one that I kind of just threw in there. Who are your best friends and how many male friends do I have? My best friends, I have two best friends. Well, like best friends. Well, actually, I take that back because if you count high school, so high school, I have one best friend. It's not a male, it's female, Allison. But I actually have two best friends. I would consider best friends. Like, we don't really talk for real. Like, we don't have to talk every day, but when we get together, it's like we never left and stuff like that. I have two of those. One's my ex-girlfriend. One's just my best friend I met through high school. And then I have two in college that I really met. Of course, I have like friends that we were friends and then I cared about and we kind of just fell off. But like two best friends, I have two male best friends in Clemson. one just graduated, or one's graduating, one's getting his PhD, and then the other one just graduated undergrad in December. Those two, and then yeah, I'm working on having some more best friends here. We're working on that one. How many male friends do I have? I have quite a few. I used to never have like male friends like that. Like, I had male friends, but like we weren't like really kicking it for real. You know what I'm saying? It was probably until like college for real that kind of all changed. I really didn't have friends in general. I had acquaintances, I'll say. But ever since my last 3 years of college, I had male friends, like for real, like locked in. And then here, of course, like I think pretty much all my friends here are male. I don't have any female friends here like that I'm like really kicking it with. So yeah, I have quite a few. That's actually pretty wild now that I think about it. I have quite a few. Oh, that was probably on this whole time. I'm sorry if y'all was hearing that. Dang. Okay. This is another fun one that a lot of my followers have been asking me, because, you know, podcast Identical Opposites is a thing now. And I was about to say just drop. It's a thing now. We drop every Thursday. But me and my co-host Ian, y'all keep thinking, and y'all thinking wrong. I'm just want to come out here and address that. This one says, are you and Ian friends? Yes. No, wait, pause. We are friends, period. Like, period. Friends. There's no quotations, anything. Period. Friends, business partners. Gym bros. Like, period. There's nothing there. I'm gonna clear that up, because y'all be going crazy on the comments and in the DM. So there's nothing. Let's not make it anything. And on that, the next question is love life. How's my love life going? There's no love life. I don't really see a need to pursue a love life right now. Now that I am about to be one of those people that's like, I choose to be single. Like, of course you want someone to kick it with, but in my life right now, I feel like I have too much to do, too much to achieve, and I don't really need another person dictating my moves or being a factor in my moves, you know what I'm saying? Like how I'm moving and stuff like that. I mean, if it comes along the way and it's just something you can't like really ignore, I am going to go blind with the sun. But if it's something I really can't ignore and it just pops up, I'm riding it. But I'm not actively searching for it, if that makes sense. Like I said, I have too much to do, too much to achieve, too many goals to have someone else or think about someone else being a factor. You know what I'm saying? Like right now, with me being single and doing what I'm doing, I can just move or go here and go there, move this way, move that way, without having a responsibility of someone else or even them being a factor, if that makes sense. So there's no love life. And a sub question to that question is, have I ever been in a long-term relationship? I have never been in a long-term relationship. I said I do have an ex-girlfriend, but we weren't really like, it was high school, you know what I'm saying? We weren't really dating. Of course, I dated throughout high school, but like, I don't really count those because it wasn't really like for real. Like, it was like, you're bad, I'm bad, let's get together, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's basically how I was rocking. At least that's how I was rocking back in the day. But I've never been in a long-term relationship. I've talked to people throughout college, but those don't really last after 3 months. And yeah, I've gained some friends, but never in a long-term relationship. It's crazy, right? Never in a long-term relationship. But I'm only 22, so we're about to be 23, so I have time. I feel like I have time. I mean, I don't know how much time I have, but I have time. You feel me? And to close out the Q&A, this has been a requested question for a long time. And I feel like y'all should already know the answer to this, but if just in case y'all don't know, I don't really like to talk about this because this does not define me, but it is my sexuality. Your boy is indeed. Can I even say it? Yo, I don't even know if I can say it. This is like a public announcement. I'm out though, but like, your boy is indeed gay. I personally, I'm not ashamed of it. I'm not hiding it for anybody. If you scroll on my TikTok long enough, you'll find something on there, you know. I ended up coming out on TikTok like 3 years ago. But yeah, I just personally, I don't really like sharing it or talking about it because it's really nobody's business at the end of the day, but also it doesn't define me. I don't really make my personality, you know, that I'm gay. I'm chill, I'm bro. Me being gay has nothing to do with us, like, you know, kicking it, dapping up, talking to each other, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you have your own problems with that or your own thoughts on that, that's you. Cool. If you don't want to talk to me ever again because of it, cool. You know what I'm saying? I was fine without you. But like, it's kind of crazy to me now that I'm on the topic. It's kind of crazy to me how like people would meet you and then once they find out, like years or months after, they'll just stop talking to you. And I get like they have their beliefs and stuff like that, but like that's crazy because when you thought I was straight, you was really rocking with me. You know what I'm saying? And it's not like just because you know I'm gay, things are gonna change. But anyways, I could go on that for a whole thing, but like that's not my personality, so I try not to like touch on it too much. I'm just really a chill bro trying to do his thing out here, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's basically it for this Q&A. My camera is overheating again, so I'm just gonna close out the video here. I will do these a lot more once we get more people. The only reason I'm doing this one is because I realize we have gained a lot of subscribers and followers on all types of platforms, so I'm just like, hey, might as well get them a little get to know me type of thing, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? But nah, if you are new here and still new here, make sure y'all go like, share, comment, subscribe, share with a friend. I know y'all got friends. If y'all are not new here and still coming to my videos, I'm gonna say this every video, every week. We got beef. Because why you not hitting that subscribe button? You know what I'm saying? The views are there. Subscribe button's not, you know what I'm saying? Like you want to come see me every week, but you don't want to know when I'm posting the videos. You feel me? But nah, I'm just playing. Make sure y'all like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'll see y'all later. I gotta go into Sam's before they close in like 30 minutes. So I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.